Okay, troubleshooting the relax and the release. So there's a couple things you can do to practice the relax and release to just get that tighter. You got your D chord here, D to E, so just learning how to relax and release and then move the hand over. That's a good way to practice the relax and release off D to E. So we release and move the hand back. Right, that makes it for a good one. If you finish that, the other way to try this is to try it with like one finger. If we're going to A minor to C, instead of releasing like this, we want to kind of let go of that chord shape. Boom. And you're going to get the right chord. Right, so I'm not actually moving that third finger. I'm just letting it pop out. We're letting it go like this, and then just third finger. Release, release, release. Right, so you want to go like that. And we're good. Right, so I would work on the D to E minor first, because that's the most basic one. I'd work on one finger. And then I'd work up to the A minor to G's, right, because that's gonna drop this guy and release. So when we go to there, we're gonna drop here, we're gonna release here, and then move over. So A minor to G, bam. That's a pretty common move. You want to make sure you're pretty decent at that one. That's the same type of move that happens D to G. Because we go D, we go relax and release. It's kind of a little awkward. Let's try it again. Relax and release. There we go. And then up. Relax and release. Up. Relax and release. Up. Cool. So yeah, we're just letting go of that chord shape. And you don't even need to finish the chord. You can just practice all these releases individually. So D to G. There you go. So we did D to E, we did A minor to C, we did D to G as well as A minor to G, which are very similar movements. So if you're good at one of those, you should be good at both. Actually, this A minor to G movement is like in so many different chord changes. So we talked about that. C to G, same thing. A minor to G, same thing. D to G, same thing. You're always getting back to like this movement, you know, where you're close to forming the G, pinky's in the right spot, and you just shift over. And that's how you're gonna make this all smooth. All the movements become pretty similar. Yeah, so those would be the orders in which I practice these types of different releases so that you can get them smoother. And then it will make the whole process a lot better for you when step one is tightened. So a final note on the release is to make sure that you are not collapsing your wrist when you do it. So this, see that movement back there, back here? That's a no-go. If you're trying to do like A minor and you're trying to release and you do this, you've released the hands and relaxed the hands backwards. So they extended backwards instead of extending forwards, right? Letting go of that chord shape. Right? So we want to make sure that we're not collapsing the wrist.